Here I am at Shekinah Ranch again, and this is Rosie. Rosie's a pretty calm animal, but we were talking to you about educational or learning tools that we can use with our children. And of course, everybody doesn't have a horse, but I'm going to help explain to you that if this horse has a disciplinary problem, the real solution is, number one, my leadership in his life. Number two, the tools that I'll use to teach him, and for me to be able to teach him in such a way where he understands. So many people, when they talk in such a way that they understand, but we have to communicate in such a way that that people understand. So anyway, this is called a nylon halter, and this horse's head is made up of bone and nerves. Now, I can cause this horse to learn how to disobey me by saying no, 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 and not requiring any change. But if I say no and I reinforce my no with a no, then that horse understands that I mean business. And so many parents, they say, "Didn't I tell you that? Didn't you hear me?" Well, they heard you the first time. But what you're teaching them is they don't have to listen when you don't follow through with we ask, we tell, and then we command. And when we say no, we mean no. If you don't listen, I'm going to tune it up a little bit, and if not, I'll have to pick you up and put you there. But now we can't do that with a horse. So what we have here is a rope halter. And what this rope halter is designed to do, it's got 3 knots on it, 2 here at the muzzle and 1 here. And what those knots do, 4 knots, what those knots do, it applies pressure to a nerve right here on the face. And I'll show you with my hand what I'm talking about. Now, this halter teaches the horse to lean into my pressure and rebel against it, resist against it, meaning my cues are not consistent with what I want. But this halter, which has a knot on it, it will lean onto a pressure point or a trigger point, and I can literally move this horse just with a few pounds of pressure with my hand. That's a simple lesson. Make sure your voice commands are consistent with your body motion, and which is consistent with your temperament. And you don't have to holler at a child. You just have to ask, tell, and demand or command. And if you learn this simple procedure of communicating, I'm sure things will go a lot better with you, with your children. Now, we are launching a horse obstacle course to help teach decision making and problem solving, and we want to invite you to get involved. We're going to be using horses, and whether it's your young people or whether it's you adults that want to excel in leadership, get involved with Shekinah Ranch Horse Program. Hey, stay tuned. I'll see you next time.